All right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go hoodie. What's up, everybody? It's post game.
I'm gonna mute myself.
What? Like fucking Fender immediately comfortable with the medium. So like so Ski hasn't answered back, so Ski's not going to be a part of this unless he all of a sudden jumps on. He's technically part of this call, so we'll see if he decides to hop on. If so, I got to move some shit around, but it'll work. So it's me, King, and Fender. Fuck you, Fender. King, you want to?
I don't know. We share a little bit of Catholic guilt.
You fucking coward. You fucking coward. Look at this guy. All right, so Oregon just got their shit stomped in by Indiana. College football playoff semifinals. So here we are. By the way, Boo will fuck you, Fender, in the chat. So this guy knows the assignment. King doesn't.
There you go.
So
I'm enjoying some Braga nuts, by the way.
Did you say Braga? This fucking
Braga nut farm.
You know you went to high school with me when you're calling me Braga. Like, that's awesome. So I think during the game, I think I was like most people, where I was sort of in spiral mode, and I'm like, Dante Moore is the worst quarterback I've ever seen. Dan Lanning needs to be tarmacked. I didn't actually say that this time. I said that against Rutgers, but not in this game.
But
fire the offensive coordinator, fire the defensive coordinator. Oh, you don't need to do that. Cool, perfect.
There you go.
Yeah, but as sort of Dante did have a horrible game, but as sort of like time goes on, we sort of remember what we talked about, right? It's like Oregon. This was supposed to be Dante Moore's figure shit out year. This was the freshman wide receivers, the freshman defensive backs, the freshman running backs were supposed to figure it out, and then you move forward. So really, this is a little ahead of schedule, but fuck's sake. I don't want to hear that. Fuck's sake, they got their shit pushed in by Indiana. Jesus Christ. You guys talk.
I mean, yes, like, okay, last year ended after getting their shit pushed in by Ohio State.
I know.
Right?
When is it ever not going to end that way?
No. And so it was like this year, it was like going into this year was like make the playoff, win a game or two, and that's okay. We're fine because it's a bridge year. Because harkening back to like Steve Sarkisian Rivals message board era, Oregon was awfully young. Like they just needed more time, and they truly were. Yeah, absolute deep cut. But they truly were. But to get to where they got, which is fine, they won 2 playoff games, and the game was over in 5 minutes.
Not even. Yeah. It was crazy.
Just like
to be fair, Oregon scored after the pick six.
They did,
and then you're like, oh, they're in the game. They're in the game. They're back.
They did. But when Indiana came right down and went back shoulder fade or whatever it was, or was that a little crosser for the second touchdown?
Yeah.
Either way, every single pass to Surratt was undefendable.
Either way, it was like, no.
For me, the run before the touchdown, even when you saw their guys take an inside approach, like the shit technique on that outside run that got them down to the 2-yard line, I was like, oh, fuck, guys. Seriously? Like, when they scored that, I had to leave to take my kid to practice. I was like, you know what? I doubt I have to watch anymore. I kind of see where this is going.
And you were right. By the way, real quick. Booble in the chat, 5 minutes in and Fender hasn't said run the ball yet. Shake my head. Yeah. If only they had a fucking running back in this game. Fucking Jaden Lamar, you coward, traitor, Benedict Arnold motherfucker. Can we say that? Can we say that?
I will say, in fairness, yes. As a, I know it's a throwaway line at this point. It looks like loser talk.
Yeah.
They had no chance.
No.
Once we really knew that it was just Jay Harris. Like,
Yeah, as soon as
Okay.
Noah Winnington left that coin flip where he was the captain of the game, and then you saw him on the sideline with that whatever the fuck that leg brace thing was he had on, like you're like, oh, it's just Jay Harris, isn't it? Oh,
Can we give the young man some credit, because he likely had no idea what the fuck he was doing. He
kicked
ran
ass.
hard.
he played fine.
I have no qualms with Jay Harris.
No
That
qualms.
guy. By the way, I don't tweet. I almost tweeted this. Like, thank you for your service, Jay Harris. Because Jay Harris, like, he is in the portal. Like, like, for his future, he should not have played in this game. Like,
No.
why? Why would he play in this game?
Like-
but he did, and he got way more carries than he should have, and actually ran hard, got, like, tough first downs for Oregon. Like, he played a good game.
And this is like such a loser's lament, because talking about like Mekhi
King.
Hughes at this
Hey,
point.
King, Oregon they're kind of losers.
No, I fully
So-
embrace it. I got no problem. I got no
Okay.
problem. Like,
So you could just
It's
say, I
fine.
mean, you could just say Oregon lament.
fair enough. But like it.
Hey, I'll be
the
right back. I
portal
gotta get some
stuff-
power cords for my shit. One sec.
Yeah, pour yourself a drink,
the-
Fender.
The like portal stuff is just so crazy to me. Where like Mekhi Hughes probably knew he was going to Houston because that's where his Tulane coach is
Yeah.
now.
Makes sense.
It-
Where you
It's
go?
just not that. It's just
Where you
it's
going,
just not
Jaden?
important. It's really played in a playoff game, Mekhi Hughes. Like Jaden Lamar, you played in 2 playoff games. And again, I know this sounds like loser talk. Because Indiana was clearly going to win regardless.
They are so much better than anybody else in the field. Like it became like really painfully apparent early how much better Indiana is than everybody else. Like they're by the way, say what you will about Alabama. Their last 3 games beat the dust off Ohio State, beat the dust off Alabama, beat the dust off Oregon. Like if
Well,
they
no,
don't,
they
they're the
No,
they're the
I
best
think-
team in the country, kind of by a lot.
I think putting Oregon in that same classification as the other 2 games is a misnomer, because this was even worse.
Worse than Alabama?
Different.
Brother, it was
Bro-
56. Brother,
brother in
we were
Christ.
laughing at 38-3. This is 56-21 or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you want to know what? I hopped online because I have an illness. I need to see what the people are saying.
Twitter?
I just have to.
Twitter.
Yes.
Yeah.
And people were like, well, I just don't like that Kurt Signetti scored that last touchdown. And I'm like, why? Why does that
Wait,
upset you?
we're having people complain about running up the score in the CFP semifinal.
That's why I was like, yeah,
Fuck me.
Dan. I didn't reply because I have grown a little bit. I didn't reply. I didn't do
Oh.
anything. But I'm like, Dan Lanning run up the score like 8 days ago. Granted, 16-0 to 23
He scored a
to nothing
touchdown
is
with a
different
kid
than-
who had a broken collarbone like a week
Yeah.
ago.
Right. And the justification was, well, if you just take a knee, there's 19 seconds left or something stupid. But Signetti, am I alone on this? That Signetti is an asshole. That's fine. Not even judging him for that. He's an asshole.
Kind of in the best of ways though. Like he like you. I think did you say it in Discord? He's sort of like what people want Dan
We
to be.
think-
Like
Yes, he is. He's what we think Dan is when Dan does his Ducks versus them stuff. But is there a part of you that thinks Signetti kept the starters in to score that last touchdown just because he's like, sweet production, Dan. Nice videos every week when
Yeah,
you win.
put that in Ducks versus them, right, Dan?
Yeah, put that in Ducks versus them.
Backups. Like
Not
the
for nothing. I mean,
starters on
both of
defense were in
them.
too. Like
I think there's also something to be said there where they're both the programs that are really trying to hit the portal. Like like look at those two schools are the ones that are like, let's fuck the portal. So there's a lot to be said to that. Like Cignetti can say, sure, yeah, that's cute, or you can come here and fucking win.
You want to talk?
God, that's so true.
Or do you
want to
win? Yes.
And
And by the way, Oregon, that's where you're at. Right now, you have not won shit. You are a talk program, and you have been for 30 years. You're very good. You've been elite, top 5 for the last 30 years, but you haven't won shit. So you're just the talk program. That's something we have to come to terms with until Dan wins. So, but that said, and again, something I think we have to remember, and I'm choosing to like stay on the rosy side of things right this moment. Dan Lanning is 39. If we are to believe what he says, grass is damn green, I don't want NFL jobs, I'm not interested in another college job, he's probably got 20 more years here. Because I don't see him falling off.
Nah, not 20. Not 20.
I don't see him falling off, but like
I'm putting it at 11 max because that's when his kid graduates.
Oh,
so his youngest.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Yes.
I think you're right.
That's it. That's the math. But again, if Dan Lanning is here for 11 more years, Oregon's going to win a national title. They are. Like you can't keep recruiting the way he does and not win a national title at some point.
Listen, the objective progression is showing every year. Like I talked about
it's
SRAM
right?
finally agreed. Like every year, it's going up.
Yeah, sure. Like, I think in a different realm, different college football world, you could say that. But I lose this game in the playoff by 5 because they just score with 3 minutes left or something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even need a last second
do what
field
Ole Miss
goal.
did yesterday. Like,
Yeah, yes. Be what Ole Miss was. Where
Ole Miss was better than you, Oregon.
Your coach isn't there. Your assistants are halfway there. And you're competitive, and you lead late in the fourth.
They had 2 assistants. One of them was a head coach. The other was the offensive coordinator. Everybody else was gone.
And again, like
they're also playing a shittier team.
Fair.
Yes,
Miami is bad.
Fair.
Yes.
Fair, but this was just so gruesome. It was again like this was worse than last year. This was.
Let's talk about that. Why do you think that?
Because I think there's a built-in Ohio State thing where it's like, and maybe this is just a bias thing. Maybe it is, where it's like, okay, I understand how Ohio State is just going to become a bulldozer because they get 5 stars every year at every position stacked. And Indiana, I understand. They got 5-year players. They got some 6-year players, a lot of 4-year players. And Oregon is, again, awfully young. But it hurts. This one hurt me more than Ohio State. Because it's like Indiana, they just started playing this game fucking 14 months ago.
This is their first time doing it. Yeah. Or Oregon, Oregon, having been in this life for 30 years, should not have what happened tonight to Indiana, of all teams. Like, again, it can happen to Ohio State because Ohio State is Ohio State. They're elite, and they have been for 100 years, and they get 5-star players across the board. Indiana doesn't get 5-star players. This is the first year they've been good.
Let me counter that with this. It shouldn't happen. Maybe, but let me counter that with this, and this reminds me of what Cignetti said before the Alabama game. It goes back to what Schilling said when the Diamondbacks were playing the Yankees in the series. He's like, aura and mystique are dancers of the spearmint rhino, right? Like Cignetti said the same kind of thing. He's like, well, my kids don't actually know a goddamn thing about this mystique thing with Bama. All they know is what's on the tape.
They're all 18 and 19, right?
Indiana fans totally are like, what the fuck is happening? This is amazing, right? But holy shit, none of the kids on Indiana's roster were on Indiana's roster 2 years ago. All those fucking kids know how to do is win, because that's all they've fucking done. Every single place they've been with Signetti, they've won. It's like a traveling like group of fucking like mercenaries. Like they've all gone with him every single place, and they've marauded and won everywhere. Like yeah, they got fucking ran out by Notre Dame last year. Then they got fucking Mendoza and a whole bunch, another truckload full of transfers this year. So I mean, I get it that it's not the same kind of idea as Ohio State and its treasure trove of talent running it up on you, but every game is its own game, and it's transitive logic never works. I mean, the same problem existed in this matchup as existed last year, and so that's why I was saying to Braga before you hopped on. I was like, because Braga was saying, I really don't want. I'm going to call you Braga. I don't really give a shit.
Do it.
I was saying, I was asking, why does this feel different to you guys than last
like
year?
Markstrom. Sorry, I
know. Like, no, it's okay. Like, because he didn't want to hop on to the pod, and I was like, well, he did last year, and like he said, it felt different, and that's what I was asking. Why is it different? Because to me, it's very similar. The difference is, for me, Oregon advanced one more rung. Like, objectively, Oregon had a better season this year, with the quarterback that we didn't even know when the season started if he was going to succeed or not.
That's a good point.
With Gabriel, you're like, oh
shit,
it's on.
Last year, I think we expected Oregon to do well. Like,
right.
Last year was they were all in.
This year we didn't. This year I picked Penn State to win the national championship. Like,
you did.
Like Oregon, this was supposed to be again the fuck it, learn it year for Dante Moore, and it ended up being that, right? Like I think because Oregon beat James Madison, because Oregon beat Texas Tech the way they did, I think we suddenly in the last week had these elevated expectations for what this team was supposed to be. And we were hopeful. We didn't expect them to shit the bed like they did. But again, I think overall, what the takeaway from this season is disappointment. Like, yes, Oregon was in a point. Again, I said it last week. The last four teams, this is the best opportunity Oregon has had ever to win a national championship. If you beat Indiana, you're winning a national championship.
That's true.
And then you say fuck it to everything else. You say fuck it to Washington. Everybody who ever talks shit. Hey, we got this ring. I can't hear you over this ring. But again, like that is the expectation we had in the last week. For the season, takeaway is Dante Moore's coming back next year. Like, I think all the talk we heard coming into this week about him being a number one pick, I think that's out the fucking window. But Dante Moore's coming back next year, and you know what? So is De'Ara Hill, so is Jordan Davison, so is DeCorian Moore, so is McClellan. Sadiq's probably gone, but so's Johnson. So they have a lot of dudes coming back next year. The defense, most of the defense, they gotta fix the O-line. Like I think that is something we haven't talked about yet, really, Fender.
And I want to ask Fender on that because
yes,
we should cede the floor to a college athlete who played the position. Your take on the offensive line as a whole this year and going into next year.
You lead the way, and then we'll comment.
All right. So I think when the season started, everyone said, Alex Harkey, who the fuck is this guy? Like, Texas State? Like, why are we bringing him in? What is he bringing to the table?
Same thing with World, with Nevada. Like, Nevada? Okay, I guess he's good. Somebody's telling us he's good. Nevada? Okay.
The difference with those two is World had a lot more publicity to him. He was ranked the number one lineman in the portal for reasons I am assuming having only to do with his name and his size. It's all I can fathom. In watching his play
I
throughout
literally
the year.
think you're right. Name had a lot to do with it. Like, I think you're right.
You guys talked about it a lot throughout the year. I defended him where I could, but legitimately, the guy played lazy a lot of the time, and it showed up in the tape. there would be times where he showed out and he played really well. And when that happened, they would pop because of how big he is. And you're like, holy shit, we got something. And like overall, their PFF grade for pass blocking was one of the best throughout the year. And he got a lot of credit for that. But I think a lot of that had to do with everyone else around him and Dante really growing as the season went on and getting the ball out on time. That eliminates a lot of problems with your left tackle when they have shit technique, which the World did a lot of the time this season. You look at Harkey, I thought he overachieved for what his expectations were. And there would be times you're like, oh, look at this red ass, like getting personal fouls. And you're like, hey, that's great. You know, I guess I didn't love it because it cost
Washington game. Braga loved that one.
Yeah, the blind side.
Run him into the stands.
Out of bounds. Drag him through the fucking earth into Lake Minnetonka or whatever the fuck it is next to Husky Stadium.
It's called Lake Washington.
That would be a hell of a block if it took a minute.
No, drag him all the way to Lake Minnetonka. By the way, I fucking loved that block so much. Oh my God. And because Oregon won, it made it so much better. Oh, just drag that motherfucker. Fuck the Huskies. Okay, sorry, Fender.
Harkey did a lot for himself this year, I think, with a lot of that kind of stuff. I mean, from a strict performance standpoint, when he played against elite players, his shortcomings really became clear. Like Bailey fucking owned his ass all game against Texas Tech. It was awful. And King, you referenced this that Suk was dragging him through it on his podcast. And I mean, it's true. Like he got better in certain respects with Oregon this year, just based on playing better competition. But the problems he had were still the problems he had. And I think both him and World are going to be depth guys at best in the NFL. They're not going to be as good at, like, Connerly is starting for the Guardians. Like, they're not as good as Connerly, and Connerly had issues that we talked about last year. So I mean, they were two of your better linemen. So I mean, for all the talk that the line got, and I think it was mainly deserved because they produced at a pretty high level, and the fact that they had injuries and still helped win games, I think went toward a lot of the credibility that they built throughout the year. But from like a talent standpoint, you're going to get better, even though it's going to be young next year with Nacho coming in, just because he's like a purely superior athlete right now. He's better than Harkey right now, probably better than World right now, and he's a senior in high school. They're going to have to fill the other tackle spot. Fox Crater or whatever, like, I'd be curious to see if he gets better. You got Janoris Wilson, maybe he gets better.
By the way, Crater was effective when he played.
Mm-hmm.
Like in a very big game, Crater had to come in and was good. So if Crater is the guy he played left tackle, but if Crater is the guy right tackle, I'm okay with that. I mean, Wilson plays right tackle, but if it's Crater, fine. Iheanacho starts day one, so
he does.
Oh yeah.
But to your point, Fender, I think you're right. I think Poncho being the guy in the middle and frankly the leader of the entire offense.
Yes,
he makes everybody better. So like you're thinking like CFB 26, the video game, right? He adds 3 overall to everybody around him just because he's there. So Crater, I think, is already pretty good. You hope he makes the jump. So there you go. You got a guy right here. You got Iheanacho over here. You got Poncho here. Portal guys here.
Topi, I think, is going to be also potentially a day one starter. I think you got to see how he develops a guard.
Is Iuli back next year? I know you hate him.
He's back.
Okay.
He got benched for Kavika today in the game.
Yes, he did.
They scored the second touchdown when Kavika came in for Iuli. So, I mean, it makes one wonder. Iuli's tough because you want him to do well because he's big and he's physical. And there'll be games where you're like, wow, that's fucking amazing. Like against Penn State, he had a great game and a really tough spot. But then I would say 50% of the games, you're like, what the fuck, man? Like, you're the guy bringing this unit down. Like, what the hell? So You like having a guy with that much experience. He's going to be a senior next year, and usually, like, that number of snaps bodes well, but it doesn't engender confidence. And this program is different than Oregon teams in the past because
program,
exactly. It's a program. They're not going to dwell so much on days gone by. They're going to be like, is there anybody else out there that can do better?
That's the thing you appreciate about Dan, right? Is he truly, like, he'll bring back legacy guys to hang out and, like, show that he has affection for them, sure, but he doesn't give a fuck. Like, he doesn't care. Like, it's what can you do for me right now? And if you can't, kick rocks.
A Yulee spot is not guaranteed at all.
Yeah.
So that's why I like
about the freshmen. That's what he said about the freshmen too. It's like, if you're good enough, you can play. Freshmen played a shit ton this year. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. I don't care if you're the best player, you play. And by the way, Yulee ain't it, man. He ain't it.
I just want to say, because like in previous years, I've kind of banged on Dan a little bit about like a playing freshman, because he just didn't.
He didn't do it.
So in this postmortem, I do want to give the staff credit that they did. They really did live up to, if you're good enough, you're old, or if you're old enough, you're good enough, whatever they say. You're good enough, you're old enough, in regards to the true freshmen. They did play them. So that, the coordinators are gone and a bunch of staffers are gone.
Yeah.
But as a staff, that was a step forward in my eyes. And that's a positive thing after what we just saw. But I'm grasping here. I
like straws.
I love straws.
Day. You gotta
don't like paper. Don't like paper straws. But
I hate the paper straws. Let's see. By the way, Duck Chef, thank you for subscribing. You've been subscribed for 8 months, so thanks for that. And by the way, thanks for being in our chat for once in the last fucking month, you coward. I'm just kidding. A little bit.
Way to cook up commentary.
A little bit, yeah. A little chat commentary for you.
Can I make a quick joke?
Yeah.
So yes. I want to give Lanning credit. It's been a tough 4 years, really challenging, but we've made it to the point where there's a window for Oregon to compete. So it's been a tough 4 years, guys, but here's a window.
This goes back to what King was saying. They're awfully young, guys. They're awfully young. By the way, for those who didn't get that joke, that's a fucking Steve Sarkisian with USC joke. Like, that goes back, like that joke is 21 years old at this point. And
there's also a window Lincoln Riley joke in there.
Yeah, too. I don't know if Tyrone's listening, but fuck off.
Listen, shout out to Tyrone. I don't know if
Notre Dame guy, you didn't make the playoff, so maybe sit this one out.
Shout out to Tyrone. I have no idea if he actually listens to any of these or he just likes fucking around in the Discord.
No way. Yeah.
But
Ski here?
Good on him.
That's Ski's music.
He was nice tonight. He could have been way meaner. And I told him, I was like, you deserve a victory lap, Tyrone.
You can call on Tyrone. What's up, Ski?
Is that Erykah Badu? Is that an Erykah Badu?
Is it? Yeah, that's right.
It is.
What's up, Ski? Can you hear us yet?
Yeah, I can. Can you hear me?
Fantastic. We're about 30 minutes into this, so thanks for chiming in.
Just got home. I mean, I could have been home like an hour and a half ago watching that fucking game. So
could have been home 3 hours.
3 hours ago.
Okay, that's good. Let's ask the question. When did you guys tune out?
I watched
first quarter, after the first quarter, kind of
14-7.
Yeah.
I, as a men's basketball season ticket holder, I watched every fucking second because I wanted to know where their NIL money went. I wanted to know what scrub was going to get just lambasted at the end where it could have gone to some forward who could shoot the 3 on the men's side. I
so
watched
can make
every
a fucking
second.
shot. Yeah.
Yeah, as a fucking loser who went to a 8:00 tip against Ohio State last night, I watched every fucking second. I want to know where that NIL money is gone.
By the way, I call bullshit because the whole point of that game was to get the cup at the end, and motherfucker, you didn't stay for the cup at the end. So...
No, that's the Michigan game. No, that's the Michigan game.
All right.
Oh,
You better believe I left early last night. I will not leave early. I will not leave
early. How could you go to that game and then not stay for the cup at the end?
I will stay till the last second of Michigan's 57-point win next Saturday.
That's like
to
a
get
scene
that
from
damn cup.
Saw. Like you get this pint glass, but you have to stay the entire game.
Yes, that's it.
It's gruesome. It's such a gross trick. I read that and I was like, oh, that's funny. Because there's no way I would show up early to get the cup.
No, of course not.
I might stay until the end.
By the way, thinking man's game here. You show up late and get the cup.
There's
Fourth quarter, 10 minutes, second half, right?
Mid fourth
Done.
quarter, or mid. It's men's. So mid
It's
second.
a weird
You
men's
got it.
rule, yeah.
You got it. Yep. Jesus.
So,
Christ.
so who did I miss throwing under the bus for the last 30 minutes?
We didn't
here?
get the other answers. When did you guys tune out? So I tuned out halftime. That was it. And by the way, I came back. I went to the store, went to the liquor store, went to Fred Meyer.
You left the house.
Yeah.
What did you listen to in the car?
Smooth
Not the
jazz.
game.
Music.
How emo was the music you were listening to?
Oh,
the
man,
question.
it was The Cure, a lot
Yeah,
of
Cure, yeah.
Robert Smith. No, I went to Fred Meyer. I got a couple Buzz Balls. Went to the liquor store right next to Fred Meyer. I was like, hey, time to stock up. I drank 2
How
Buzz
long
Balls
was
when
the
I got
line at the
home.
liquor store?
2 Buzz
Yeah.
Balls when I got home. This is a gin and tonic. This is what you do. This is what you do as an Oregon fan.
Ducks.
If you're not an alcoholic, you're doing fanning wrong.
Biggest night of the year was halftime of this game for the liquor stores.
Liquor store sales? Yeah, big time.
Yeah. Oh, massive bump.
You guys.
So maybe a hot take for me. I actually kind of appreciated that Oregon decided both today and last year to just fuck off early because I processed the loss so quickly. It was a kill shot, right away. There was no pain and suffering like last year.
Charlie Kirky.
Yeah, right.
Right, exactly. Right away. I was like, wow, okay, what else is happening today? All right.
I mean,
That's why
Zers
I
were
was
on
ready to
TV.
podcast.
There you
I
go.
was like, hey, this is sweet. Let's talk about it. There was no lingering.
What's funny about
That's a
this
good- that's a good
post-mortem
point.
as opposed
you
to
come
last
to terms
year's.
with it really early, right? Yeah.
But I haven't listened to last year's Ohio State post-mortem podcast. I feel like we're much more ebullient and just making fun of ourselves this year than last year.
For
We
sure.
were just
You were drunkenly angry last year. I can tell you that.
no, last year I was hammered. That was a bad. I should have said no to the podcast, but I was like, fuck it.
We had expectations last year, though. Again, it's what we talked about earlier. Expectations last year versus this year. This year was
again,
supposed to be the bridge year.
Yeah, Scott, how fucking foolish is it to just think you're just going to beat Ohio State in the...
That was different, though, because Ohio State was
it?
unbelievable on all cylinders. This was the Ducks shitting all down their fucking leg in the first half. That's the difference. They got beat by Ohio State. They beat themselves.
Yes. Also, Indiana is good at literally everything.
Yes, but we won't know. You can't give a team fucking 3 possessions inside the 20 on top of a defensive touchdown. Yes, Mendoza still diced him up whenever he had the ball anyway, so we don't fully know. But you can't give any team, let alone a good team, those kind of looks in the red zone instantly and be in the game.
So did
you're
it
right.
kind of feel like first play of the game first play of the game, pick 6, are you kind of like, oh?
Yes. This is
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're like, oh.
I was like, oh.
Okay.
So
All right.
not to get too far into the weeds, but was anyone else fucking irate like I was that the decision they made the first play of the game was to throw an out against a fucking All-American cornerback? Like,
Yes.
yeah, bad ball. He threw it to the wrong place, sure. But what the fuck? Even if you have a fucking JV scrub at tailback, do something else. Anything other than that. Throw it to Sadiq. Throw it to Johnson. Fucking do a fly sweep. Do anything other than throwing a fucking out right at their best cornerback.
And this is a tangent, but because you said Sadiq's name.
My bad.
Has Oregon
nice
wasted a singular talent in a year more than Sadiq?
Which is weird because he like set the tight end's catch record.
I mean, he's still
Like,
Sure, yeah, it's like 43 catches. I mean, come on.
But yes,
he still had
Oh,
8 touchdowns. Still,
Yeah, but they were against like Rutgers, and I mean,
yes, you could say that, but
I'm just saying.
Excuse me. I thought that Lanning was supposed to be tarmacked after Rutgers. Did I miss that?
it's
So,
incredible that he's lucky enough
Leave
to
him in
still be
Newark.
coaching this team. Yeah.
because I missed the first 25 minutes here. Are we tarmacking Stein even though he's already gone? Can we do that? Because that was unbelievable.
You
I
can't
mean,
quit. You're fired.
yeah, fuck you. We're hiring you back. You're back. Fuck you. You're fired. Get the fuck out of here.
Ski,
So-
I really do feel like King. Like I really do feel like we need to give Ski the opportunity to fire Stein.
To fire off some stuff.
Ski has hated Stein literally
Mm.
the entire run of him being Oregon's offensive
Everything.
coordinator.
And this
Fair
was
enough.
just the collective everything of Stein right in this game. As you said, the first play of the game, I don't know if that was more missing it because I think it was McClellan was running like a deep corner and was wide open on that first play of the game. It could have been like a 25, 30-yard completion and or a touchdown possibly. I don't know if that was, one of those just first read, you're going here, there you go, or if that was Dante Moore. And before I go in full tirade, also, have you guys given at least some credit to Jay Harris? Because
Yes.
I mean, his numbers
absolutely.
weren't great, but good on him for coming in and trying as hard as fucking possible
And
when he didn't need to.
fought. You could tell he
He
was working his
tried.
ass off. He
Yeah.
blocked. He got tough yards. He got like short yardage first downs when they needed it. Like yes.
Yeah, so, all right. So he's a positive. Good on Jay Harris. But fucking Stein, you fucking clown. God, I am so glad he's gone. I'm so sick of 10,000 bubble screens and dumb out routes. What's the point of giving 5-star receivers so you don't throw the ball down the fucking field? It's unbelievable. And did anyone notice DeCorian Moore on the fucking field until, what was that, 5 minutes left in the fucking game? I didn't even notice him on the fucking field.
I said
What
in
are
the
you
Discord
doing?
during the game? Like, is Corey gonna leave? Like, is he gonna transfer? Because it seems like he hasn't been playing the entire game, and then suddenly when they're down 40 fucking points in the second half, they start giving him screens and shit. Like, like are you like is okay? Here's the thing, Ski. Is Stein angling to get DeCorian Moore to transfer to Kentucky?
Well, he did not do a good job all season to fucking try to sway him to get there. I mean, my God.
So I looked this up like 2 weeks ago because I know just Will Stein is just a thing for Oregon fandom. When he was in his introductory press conference for Oregon, he made a comment that I will take 5 to 6 deep shots a game.
Yes, we remember.
Because that's what he did at UTSA. That hasn't happened in the last 2 years, really. Like Bo Nix year, 2023. Yeah, I'll say he did it. The last 2 years,
Franklin got some shots. Yeah.
And maybe you want to say Dylan Gabriel did have the arm, which is not true. It's college football. He had the arm to throw deep, whatever.
And he
it's
had
college football.
Evan Stewart, just
And
throw deep.
Evan Stewart.
And Tez Johnson,
yeah,
just throw deep.
I laughed when I read that. I was like, God, he just doesn't take deep shots. He just doesn't.
No, and is that him or is that Moore? Again, I try to throw the blame on Stein mostly.
More. I think we can agree. Moore misses at least one or two deep shots a game.
Suggest he should probably come back.
Oh no! Oh my God! Like if
Oh,
I was
oh my God, he's coming
We
back.
already said this. I know. Yeah.
By the way, I said that after the game too, because his numbers: 300 yards and 2 touchdowns, 1 interception.
Yeah, they didn't look bad in the end, right?
Yeah,
it was like that.
Watch the game.
It was like that from as King brought up the basketball. It was like that Nate Biddle line.
Yeah.
Dude had 2 points and 1 rebound on 111 shooting halfway through the second half and ends up with 12 and 7. Stats can lie about how you actually played the game.
Hey, numbers are numbers, Ski. I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you guys have numbers?
Number 1 pick. Ask Mel Kiper, dude. Come on.
Do you guys have numbers on targets? Like how many did Benson and McClellan and DeCorian Moore actually get in target share?
McClellan actually had I think he led the team with 6 catches or something like that. McClellan ended up having a nice game, and then
that one real nice catch,
crazy catch. It was a 40-yard pass on the sideline. Yeah. Corey again, 3 or 4 catches, all late when the game is
quick screens and
over
one over the middle of the field.
Yep.
Yeah. But have you guys?
Dante tried to throw a hospital ball to him up the sideline.
Oh, he almost tried to kill him.
That he luckily pulled his arms back for.
Can I just give you a funny stat line?
Please, I love funny.
Kenyon Sadiq tonight had 5 catches for 29 yards.
Yeah.
With a long of 22.
So by the way, the 22, what I posted it in Discord. He had 3 catches for 2 yards at one point. What is happening?
What the fuck?
Stein, what are you fucking doing?
It just.
I mean, did we talk? So the turnovers, I mean, all on Moore, right?
No, I think the one is on Hill. I think
that's a running back problem for not getting out of the way.
Get the fuck out of the way, man. You do. That's on you.
Real quick, I want to say you brought up Kuiper, and I have to go get a refill. I'm just gonna bring my 5th in with me, so I have to stop this. But Kuiper has said repeatedly that he wants Moore to come back. So I mean, he's ranked him there, but he's he needs to fucking come back.
He sure does.
And so is Todd McShay. Just in fairness,
but most of it's because they're you shouldn't want to play for the Jets or the Raiders, which
no,
right.
that's a Stephen A. Smith thing. Kuiper's the dude has not started enough. Kuiper's look at the numbers. He hasn't had enough reps. He just hasn't. Don't do it. But Kuiper's also saying someone's gonna be dumb enough to draft him. So.
I mean, 100%. He's going 1 or 2. Would be my guess, even if he comes out.
Guaranteed money, and we can't be mad at him for taking it, right?
And King did bring up on whatever day we did, Wednesday, have you brought up the doomsday scenario again of if Moore leaves? That's how I could see DeCorian Moore and those guys leaving. Who the fuck is throwing the ball if he does leave?
The quarterback?
I know you want that Dylan Raiola.
What do you mean?
Oh, come on.
Oh, I'm sorry, King. All of a sudden you hate Mahomes? Give me a break here, man.
You want to know what? This is a different tangent, but I was listening to Kansas City Sports Talk yesterday, and one of the guys brought up that Mahomes is about to request a trade if they don't make major moves.
You want some other silly idle gossip? That
I do.
I love
probably
it.
Not valid at all.
Yes, please.
The scuttlebutt around West Lynn is that Levitt is actually going to U of O. But now add that to the list of 5 quarterbacks going to U of O. Right. So who the fuck knows?
I would be fine if Levitt came here.
I would too.
Gotta be honest.
I would too. By the way, I think I said that in the Discord to somebody. Hey, bring in a portal quarterback. If Dante can't win that battle,
I was gonna say, hey, okay. Can we? Did you guys get real on Dante Moore? That dude has.
we got real.
All right, so
We
I
got
will go
real.
into it. So the real.
We
the
stopped
other-
being polite and started getting
Getting
real.
real. Yeah.
True
So
story.
I'll pose the question to you. You had the option right now for next year of Dante Moore and Sam Levitt. Who are you choosing?
Oh, stop it. Go fuck yourself, Ski.
Has Dante,
it's
Dante Moore is a good quarterback. We can all agree to that.
And also he's 20
He has not shown up.
Also, he's 20 years old and has had one full season starting as a college quarterback. So he could make the jump next year and be elite, as well as the receivers who he has, who are young, who could also make that jump. They could grow to be elite together. So I want to give him benefit of the doubt on that. And by the way, if we're talking about Sam Levitt, where's he at? Are we sure he's up here? Like,
I think the different, like, for me, Dante Moore has been a different viewing experience. I'm not saying he's bad. I just want to put that out there. I'm not saying he's bad.
Not bad. No.
He's not bad at all.
No.
Of course.
He's good.
But
In
he's
fact,
been
good.
a different viewing experience because he is such a terrible runner. And so anytime the pocket is pushed
Levitt's
in,
probably a better scrambler than Moore.
100%
yeah,
is.
and that's my thing is like, I because I've kind of been doing a thing in Discord where I'm kind of a dickhead about the offensive line because Fender, but he makes them look worse when they get beat sometimes because he doesn't really step up in the pocket. He obviously cannot fucking scramble to save his life. And like against Texas Tech, every time they do a design run, he picks the wrong fucking direction to go.
it's amazing
Like,
how he runs into the back of his lineman every time.
He's like Isaiah Pacheco. He just runs into the back of every lineman. It's insane. And so for that, viewing experience has been weird for me. And like watching Ole Miss last night, like, is Trinidad Chambliss an NFL quarterback? Fuck no.
No.
Of course he's not. But he can evade that rush and extend plays and do wild shit, even if it's just a 4-yard positive play, where tonight is a bad example because Dante Moore's negative plays were really fucking negative. But Dante Moore will just take a sack. So I'll say I want Moore to come back. That is I will say I want him to come back. If he goes pro and Levitt comes in, I'm fine with that too.
In the chat though, Dr. Chef saying that Sam Levitt was visiting Tennessee today with Kiffin, met him in Knoxville. So if they just missing out on Desmond Williams, if he's going back to UW, like it sounds like he's probably going to LSU.
Right. Like I said, idle Prater. It's probably nothing to it. But the thing with Moore that strikes me is he has arm talent that a lot of guys just don't have, which is why NFL people love him, because he's going to be able to hit those windows and he can hit those throws like he did at Iowa that a lot of dudes can't hit. But you're just waiting for his head to get fucking there. Like, yeah, he's not going to scramble. He's not going to be that college quarterback that extends plays. But if he's that dude who can figure shit out against an intricate defense like Indiana and not get fucking freaked out, then he can put the ball in places most guys can't. That's why the NFL loves him, but he's not there yet.
It was a real good ball he threw to Johnson on that seam for the touchdown. I mean, he's clearly, if he's got the time and the poise, he can make any throw.
But then he did the same thing he did tonight in the first game against Indiana. Throw the fucking ball. Don't just sit in the pocket for 7 fucking seconds or you're gonna get sacked.
Oh.
Like, throw the ball, make a decision and throw it. Like that, maybe that's what he learns. Like, again, first year as a full-time starter, maybe that's what he learns. And by the way, when he started at UCLA, he was dog shit. Like, truly dog shit.
UCLA was dog shit.
And so
and he's playing with Chip. Chip doesn't know what the fuck to do with quarterbacks.
So first year as a full year starting quarterback, got Oregon to a semifinal. All right, show me what you do. Show me what you can do. This next year's everything for Dante Moore. And Oregon, by the way. Like next year's everything.
Yeah, Oregon.
Yeah, this is it.
Oregon,
No,
yes. Dante Moore will be fine.
And just
He'll be fine.
forecasting next year. Let's just say Dante Moore comes back. Let's just make it a clean and easy thing.
Sure.
I mean, are you confident the coordinators are going to be better? Are you?
Ski?
Offensive,
coordinator?
yes. I don't
Are you?
like. Yes, I don't care who it is. Tosh, no. I think Tosh. I think as a podcast we finally got fully behind Tosh last year, and I liked Tosh. I thought he did a good job. Stein, kick fucking rocks. I don't care who you bring in. Anyone else will have a better scheme and game plan, I think, for the weapons.
Because I'm
great idea.
Thank you.
Bring in Mike McDaniel.
Mike McDaniel. No, the Lions are taking him. Fuck off, Braga.
Yeah.
Chiefs are taking him. Shut the fuck
Chiefs
up.
are taking him. Yeah.
Give me Oregon with Mike McDaniel, the chillest fucking offensive coach in the history of football. Give me Mike McDaniel.
Lanning might strangle him with his whistle. Like there's a possibility that could happen.
Oh my God. I would just, as like a representative of this podcast, I would try to get press like credentials and go cover practices just so I could talk to Mike McDaniel. That dude is awesome. Hey bro, so how do you feel about fucking Dante? Am I right? Like, he's just slinging it out there, like it's fucking whatever.
SRAM with a banger, Jimmy Lake for DC.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it
Either, really. Yeah. Well, because I missed it all. Did you guys throw a bunch of blame on Lanning, or was this?
I killed Lanning. I hate Lanning. I want Lanning out.
Yeah, we want Lanning gone. Is that?
Lanning fired.
Yeah, fire him.
Tarmac. Why?
Yep.
Why? What do you think, Ski?
I wouldn't say the team didn't show up unprepared or like effort was that like the effort was there. I don't think it was like a motivational thing or something like that. There's nothing you can do with those turnovers like that. The game's just over.
Dante Moore literally handed the game away.
Essentially, yes.
Like, literally.
It's not just the turnovers; it's where they were. They were always
inside the 20.
Worst possible place.
One of them was in the end zone.
Oh,
another one was inside the 5.
King called Lanning a slur. I missed that.
You can't win against anybody.
I called him a what?
I said he called Lanning a slur.
I don't think I did that.
Apparently.
I mean, I don't remember it, but
he's definitely not a Jew.
No, he ain't.
Not that there's
I just had to throw that out.
I gotta go back and get some booze. I'll be right back.
Yeah, Fender
leaving at the right
time. This is where Fender walks away.
No, I kind of did bang on Lanning a little.
I mean, yes, but
of course he should come back. He shouldn't be fired. Blah blah blah. Whatever. But since you're asking, my point with Lanning is enough. For me, my buy-in is not going to be the regular season next year. I'm assuming Dante comes back or Sam Levitt comes, blah blah blah, and they're older.
Top end quarterback will be playing next year for sure.
But my thing with Lanning next year is okay. You get to the playoff. Okay, whether you win the Big Ten, you lose in the Big Ten championship game, or you go 11-1 and you just miss it. You know what I mean? You miss the Big Ten championship. Okay. But when you get to the playoff, because no one gives a fuck about the JMU win, right?
No one's going to care about Texas Tech win either.
That's exactly. It's kind of the James Franklin route last year, except for Texas Tech's defense, in fairness, was legit, where nothing that Penn State faced last year was really that good. But when you get to these games, he does need to stop face planting, whether it's him, his assistants, his quarterback, whatever the thing is. If he loses a game in this round next year, in the last 2 minutes, team just puts together a good drive. I'll be frustrated. I'll be irritated, but okay. But enough.
You can't get blown out. Is what you can't get blown out
Yes,
like
that's
this.
why I think it's 2 straight years of the game being over within 10 minutes of real time, not game time, because that is 40 minutes in college football. But in real time, the game was over.
Yeah, we got a baseline for Dan now.
Yeah, just
this is it.
Like I'm even like again, just it's just.
He has reestablished the baseline each season.
Yes, he has.
Season, the baseline's been reestablished.
Is Dan really doing it, or I don't remember Lanning getting blown out like this when Stein wasn't the OC. I don't remember Kenny Dillingham getting slaughtered like this. Do you guys?
No, we just had embarrassing. We just had embarrassing losses to Oregon State where they ran the ball 37 straight times and came back from 4 touchdowns.
That doesn't sound like an offensive problem to me.
No,
that sounds like a defensive problem to me.
Yeah, no, I like we've talked. I've talked shit about Dan tonight and whatever, and but again, he should be the coach. I'm not saying anything crazy.
Very, very thankful he is the coach.
Absolutely.
Again, he's
Jesus,
Again, he's 39 years old.
He's a top 5 coach.
Yes.
And someone mentioned it in the Discord about Dabo being. I think he was 39 when he hit some milestone. And Dabo, if you remember, in his 3rd year of coaching Clemson, when they got different structure, it was BCS. But when they got to a certain level that they hadn't been to, they went to an Orange Bowl. Don't forget, they played West Virginia, and Dabo gave up 70 points to the Mountaineers.
Was that Pat White?
I think it was Pat White.
And
it was definitely a Rich Rod. It was definitely a Rich Rod offense. And they lost by 50. So blowouts happen. Ryan Day has been blown out. Kirby's been blown out.
Not back-to-back years.
No, I know. Saban has been blown out. Yes. And they have proof of concept in actually winning the whole thing.
SRAM says it was Geno Smith and Tavon Austin.
Was it Geno?
And Tavon? Yeah.
Tavon, okay. So it was the next iteration.
That's
next iteration,
still, by the way. Yeah.
But
still a squad. Yeah.
Still, 70 points. So everything I say about Dan is, I believe, but again, I'm not trying to say, fire the guy, flush everything. But I do think there needs to be, at some point, you got to look and be like, well, it's not working. When we play these teams.
What I find really fascinating is we're at this point. Oregon's gotten to this stage as a program where we're having these conversations. To think about, we're talking about Oregon like Florida State was talking about their team during when Bowden was in his run where they'd finished top 5 every single year for 20 years and couldn't get over the hump. And during that time, Oregon was drinking pond water. And to think about the fact that we're getting frustrated that we can't get to that next level. We can't get to the championship game now on a 12-team field where it's a little bemusing, and everything y'all are saying is totally valid and it's right. It's just fascinating that that's where they're at now to me. And I think also all of us in our 40s, we all feel that way because we all know what the fuck that feels like.
Yeah,
but also it's the getting there is one thing, but haven't been competitive. That's the game the game have been over in 10 minutes. It's one thing to get to that level, but then to just get completely punked on the national stage in that big environment. A tough loss is a tough loss. That's fine. You could deal. I
agree.
Because even if this game was a close game, Indiana got all the bounces. 2 balls on the ground, a batted ball. They don't get anything. Right to them. So it's that happens in games, but it didn't matter because it was an uncompetitive game.
Esoteric comment, but I think it's part of it when you're playing a team who's that good.
7L in esoteric?
And
what? Fucking
what? Is this guy a lawyer?
When you're playing a team that's that good on all facets, you get pressured on all facets, and you speed yourself up on all facets, and you fuck up on all facets.
Fucked up in all facets. When they blocked that punt, I was like, every facet.
That's
Just
that,
every
that's
facet.
what you get for fucking punting when you're down 27.
Yeah.
By the way, you earned that.
But they were at like their 20 though. So
fuck out
I
of
don't
here with
care.
that. You go
Don't
for
care
it
either.
anyways. It's the second half. Okay, so we should probably wrap this up.
yeah, wrap it up.
If I had anything else to.
Yeah. So I guess like
What did you guys think of the defense?
Yeah.
So
defense was fucked by the offense. Like again, they kept having to play on short fields. They're on the field for a lot of the game because the offense just couldn't do shit. Like yes, Oregon gave up like 52 or whatever the hell it was. Like that's going to be Tosh's legacy. Semifinal game, his defense gives up like 52. Like that should be not a defensive stat. That should be like there's like a defensive rebound and then there's team rebounds. Those are team points there. That's not the within
defense.
The 5, block punt within the 10. Like give me a break. Break.
Another fumble within the 20.
But it was from like Indiana's first drive. It was cemented that they were not going to stop a back shoulder fade.
Nope.
And they were not going to stop anything the receivers did on the sidelines.
That was game one.
Off the field, they could not get a third down.
They could not get off the field.
Yeah.
Surratt's had like 2 good games all year, and they just both against Oregon just absolutely murdered.
It's like in the first quarter, Surratt caught that back shoulder fade. I think it was on
the 3rd and 6 or 7.
And he just looked to the sideline and was like, the Oregon sideline was like, "Your bitches." And it's like, yeah.
No, he did the "you're too small" thing, right? Like,
yeah.
But that's college football. But that's college football in this day and age right now. Of the difference between that and Morton is not making that throw. There are a very
few. Moore is not making that throw.
Exactly. There are very few college quarterbacks. No, exactly. No one's. Only Mendoza and maybe a couple. I think Moore can make that throw too, but he doesn't like to throw it.
I know his arm can.
Yeah, but there's only a handful of guys that can make that throw, and because that was the difference between Texas Tech. It could have been that this game could have been similar to that, but Morton can't make those throws on third down that Mendoza did and picked up every one on those back shoulder throws.
Well, and like just a difference between Tech and Indiana is every time they hit a Tech running back, they drove them backwards.
Yep.
In both games, even when they hit an IE running back, I'm not saying they drove them forward for 6 yards, but they kind of just
got that extra couple each.
They fell forward. Like, they just kind of fell forward. And like there was just a difference in those two teams.
And then when Indiana was like purely running the ball in the second half, just gashed. Just like
which at that point
the drive when Mendoza shouldn't have been in the game and just handed off, and they just like 4 or 5 running plays for a touchdown. Like that's demoralizing.
Yeah.
Like I don't
which
one?
Drive that Mendoza was in when they were running up the score are you talking about?
Where he shouldn't have been in the game anymore.
Yes.
Well, I guess that still applies. Could have been in the first half, and you could say that. Okay. I was gonna say, like, let's do our this is our essentially final talk, right? Like, so let's do takeaways from this game and this season going into next season, right? Like, cause I think during the game it was very quick, by the way, but like during the game you're like, oh shit, this is it. This is the ceiling. Like for this year, like this is it. Like Oregon is outclassed in every way by Indiana. Like Indiana is better at every single aspect of football: coaching, special teams, offense, defense, literally everything. They're one of the most disciplined teams you have ever seen play college football. Oregon.
Do you guys buy the argument? Do you guys buy the argument that they've been pushing that they're better than LS? Like this is a all-time best team?
No.
I don't.
I mean, miss me with that, but also if they go 16-0 and win the national championship, there's an argument.
Yes, they can talk.
There'll be an argument, but
no.
Sure.
Yeah, no.
No, but
they don't have Jefferson
and Burrow in that defense. Yeah,
they're not LSU 19.
Chase,
they're not any iteration of Miami when they had all those NFL players.
Jesus Christ. By the way, I was going to say, like, if Oregon did end up winning this, it's like, hey, it's the game Oregon wanted in 2001, right? When they actually wanted to play when they wanted to play Miami, they didn't want to play Miami. Like, no, they didn't. That Miami team is beating literally everybody. Okay, but again, so this game, we knew it was over very early, and you knew, like, all right, this was the ceiling for Oregon this year. This was it, especially with, like, the circumstances they were in for this game where you didn't have any running backs. Like, just it is what it is.
Wait, real quick. Do you guys know how many times Whittington got on the field?
Once, right? It was like a third down play.
Is it just that one he picked up the block for the touchdown?
I think so.
Just
is that really it?
Yeah. Like he has turf toe, and turf toe you're not playing. Like Brock Purdy missed like 2 months with turf toe this year. Like, and if suddenly it manifests itself this week, like there's no way. It's sort of fucked me up that he was like a captain in this game and like was looking all tough and did warm ups. Like, Dan,
why? If you're
like, come on, man. Like, anyway.
And wait, real quick.
Like, it doesn't do anything for anybody. Like, it doesn't the team out.
It doesn't help anybody. Like,
real quick from the chat, do you guys think those Pete Carroll USC teams beat Indiana? Are they better?
Yeah.
Maybe the Bush and Liner ones, but miss me with like, John David Booty, Mark Sanchez.
No.
And they actually had a defense with that.
Yeah.
Maybe like 04, 05. Yeah.
When they had the roided out linebackers. Like,
yes, exactly.
Yes.
Get those.
Well, I
fucking
think the roided
monsters.
out linebackers were more in the. Was
Did
Cushing
they push
all
to
them?
Yeah,
I
Cushing, Matthews, Maluga.
I think they were. I feel like they were in the phase where they didn't actually win titles. They just won Rose Bowls over Illinois and Juice Williams.
Not that there's anything wrong with that, King. Jesus, man.
Hey, I went to that game. Shout out to me.
Back when Rose Bowls meant something. Remember when Rose Bowls were cool?
They did. They really did. I got a free ticket to that game.
God.
It really meant a lot.
Was your boy Taylor Mays on that team, or was he in the earlier?
I think he was later.
No.
Was he later?
Yeah, he was definitely on the 08 team. Yeah.
08 team? Yeah, I know you love Taylor Mays.
He must have been like a freshman, right? Like.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it was 08 through 10.
Because he was on the team where Chip Kelly beat them and forced Pete Carroll to go to the NFL. So.
But man, did Taylor Mays have big hits in that game?
Boy.
37 yards down the field.
Yeah, 40-yard runs by Masoli.
He really crushed LaMichael James after that 40-yard run on the sideline.
Okay. We got
real quick.
Shut the fuck up.
I just got an alert.
Way,
I don't know.
He's been here like 20 minutes. He's like, "Hey guys, I got a lot left in the tank here. Come on."
No,
boys.
I just got a notification. I don't know if this was post-game pressure. It says Dante Moore not sure about NFL choice after the game.
Cool.
So
Dante.
that's where we're at.
Yeah.
I know you need to know that.
Let me be sure for you.
Yes.
Jesus Christ, man.
Don't go.
Blitz. Freaks me out. I don't know if I should go to the pros.
Oh God, I gotta talk to my people.
God.
I just
should I stay here and make $3 million, or should I go be in the shitty NFL and make like $12 million over my
Jets?
What am I gonna do?
Okay, that's fair. Actually,
all right.
Like $20 million guaranteed next year.
Hey.
Okay. Okay. So we are transitioning into next season.
Not in our America, we're not, Braga. Come on.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Not allowed to transition. Not federally funded. I can tell you that much.
Nope.
Fuck you guys, man. So let's make the assumption that Dante Moore is coming back. I think feel safe in that. So Dante Moore is coming back. You have, and again, this is all like wishful thinking, I think, because I think DeCorian Moore should be offended the way he's been treated the last month or two since he came back healthy.
Thank God.
But DeCorian Moore coming
psyched
back
Steins
next
out.
season,
Psyched.
Maybe, depending on who they bring in. But, yes, DeCorian Moore coming back next year. You got J-Mac coming back next year. You got Sadiq's probably gone. You got, like, Poncho. You got Johnson on offense. You got the
running backs.
The freshmen coming in. Yeah, the running backs, De'Aaron Hill. You got Davison coming back. I don't know how severe his collarbone injury is, because those do take time to heal, but he'll probably be back by the spring, maybe?
He'll be good.
Yeah, he'll
Those
be
don't
good for
take
the
forever
season.
to heal. He'll be fine.
Yeah, so you got them coming back, and you got the new kids coming in. Defense, very similar. Like you're losing Bear Alexander, you're losing Beck.
No, Bear's coming back.
Oh,
Bear's
that's
back.
right. He said he's coming back. So you got Bear coming back.
They're losing their top 2 tacklers.
Tuiotti's coming
Betcher
back.
and Thieneman.
Yeah, Betcher, Thieneman are gone, but you got essentially the entire front, unless somebody makes a horrible decision, which I could see
Matty Yu
making.
make it.
But
Yeah, I could see Matty Yu being a dumbass, but I think Washington's gone, right?
Washington's
a senior, right? Like, yes.
No,
or
He's
just
just-
NFL.
no.
He
No, he
had
could
an
come back.
opportunity to come back, but
He's gone.
He's testing
Okay.
the waters, and he should, I think.
He absolutely
should.
I think-
he's great. Yes,
Tuioti as well, I think.
probably yes.
That dude's a monster.
So we'll see. But again, I think my point is like most of the defense is young, and most of the defense is going to be coming back. So I think, again, we talked about it. This was supposed to be the bridge year. I think it sort of actually feels like that going into next year. Yeah.
Makes me feel
And
better.
We need a sounder for that or something, right? Like
We do.
Very
We need a
Duval- that's very
bridge.
Duval-ish.
like you know
you-
Hitchhiker's Guide, the movie where like they opened the door and it went like, we need that when we talk about the bridge year.
But at least
Love
At
a
least
good
with what-
bridge here.
Oh, yes. At least what you're saying, though, all those weapons come. I mean, it's most people would choose to, as a coordinator, choose to come to Oregon. You're going to get paid a decent wage, and it's a good program. But like you said, if you look at the offense and defense of what is going to be there, if you're a coordinator, I don't see how they don't get whoever they want that's available.
So the Maringer thing is not a thing because there was a lot of talk about how Maringer was getting the job.
A lot of
Is
smoke.
that
Yeah,
not-
I hope.
I hope he doesn't.
I
hope
know.
he
I
does.
know that.
that's-
So we have like Oregon has a history with this of hiring from within.
Had a history.
That's
That's
yeah.
supposed to be
Right.
fixed.
Yeah.
Supposed to be fixed. And I don't think
Yes.
Lanning is going to do it
And
after this too.
so that's the thing too is like Dan. I think Dan has sort of established so far that he has a really nice like net, and he has made a lot of connections in his years grinding that he knows enough people and enough young people in this profession who are talented, who have yet to have that actual like opportunity, who are probably going to be really good. We've seen it twice, really. I mean, like Dillingham for one, Stein. So again, we have our feelings about Stein, but Stein is now the head coach of Kentucky. So that's a
God.
trajectory. That's everybody but us thinking he's great. So, okay, again, we have our feelings about him, but he is now a head coach. So the guy knows his shit about evaluating talent with coaches, and so I don't think that's internal. Like Dan does not strike me as an internal guy. But again, I'll tell you what, if he does hire him, he brought him in too. So maybe he is good. And maybe this is his opportunity after having grown for a couple years. Like, I don't know. I think Dan Lanning has probably earned our buy-in when it comes to hiring
For sure.
assistants.
For sure.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it would be like the Rich Brooks Bellotti era where like you just kind of give a guy a shot.
Hire
because
Don
of his
Pelham? Like, come on.
Bars,
Like,
you know, like
Bring in Pelham, you cowards.
So I just want to, before I give my like parting shot into next year, I just want to give the schedule for next year. It's not in order.
perfect.
They have not announced the schedule.
Perfect. And then
They play
we're gonna end this.
Yes.
Because we've been talking for over a fucking hour. Like I know you're Johnny come lately ski, but this is ridiculous.
I know, Russ.
Like ridiculous. This is
I'm
an
just getting
after,
warmed up.
This is an after
Well,
game podcast. This is not a regular podcast. This is fucking dumb.
So next year, Boise State, at Oklahoma State, Portland State, at Illinois, at Michigan State, Michigan, Nebraska, Northwestern, UCLA, Washington, at Ohio State, at USC. There's some pitfalls there, but
Two
again,
losses
it's
there.
not in it's not in sequence. It's not
11
in
and 1.
sequence.
11 and 1.
Yeah, 11 and 1. Make the fucking playoffs and go out fucking respectfully. Go out like fucking Ole Miss did last night. Like if you're not going to win it all,
No,
no, next
go
year
out at all.
No, okay. Next year, no.
Get to
Next
the
year,
natty and lose respectfully. That's the trajectory.
next year is what last year was. They're going all into it. This year was the bridge year. But next year, get a fucking title or shut the fuck up. And again, I don't want to see a damn fucking Ducks versus them next year. Enough with that fucking bullshit.
Yeah, kind of missed me with the pregame speeches, Dan.
Missed me with that shit. I'm over. I don't need a 30 fucking minute special about a regular season win ever fucking again. And for that, I have nothing else to say.
Preach.
I cede the floor.
No, ditto.
Rand Paul, go.
Ditto. Rand Paul says ditto.
Oh, I'll wrap it up here real quick. Also, mine's quick. Thank God, I got all the hope and dreams of a fucking young child on Christmas morning because fucking Will Stein is gone. Therefore, the offense could be anything in my imagination. I'm not going to see 17 fucking screens and 0 deep balls.
No more screens.
Zero deep balls.
Oh, zero.
Balls.
Oh. Bring in anyone. Bring in fucking the 2009 Madden champion. They could call a better game.
Your neighbor can do it. Anyone can do it.
Yeah, I don't care who's there next year, as long just Stein's not. So
I do care.
My dog
I care
is a
that
better
you
play
care.
caller than Will Stein.
If we all care, maybe we can make this change happen.
Matt Nagy season done.
Oh, fuck
Yes.
you.
That got you.
Fuck
Yeah.
you.
Ask for him in the chat with Matt
Yeah.
Nagy season.
Dick.
Yeah. By the way, WCP, Corey better have a target share around 30% next year. Fucking agreed. You gotta fight this. Like, DeCorian Moore is fucking elite. Like, throw him the fucking ball all the time.
That's
I
the problem
don't
is
care.
we don't actually know he's elite because
Why
he
are
doesn't
we-
get the ball to look
You're
elite.
just extending the podcast. Shut
Yeah.
the fuck up.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair. Fender?
Shut the fuck up.
Thank you. All right. So what I'm looking forward to next year is we talked about the guys coming back on offense. We got Nacho, we got Poncho, all the O's. There's going to be an opportunity, regardless of whether or not
Pocho, bring him in.
Moore comes back. There's opportunity, whoever the quarterback is, to do serious damage, do physical damage. You're going to have talent you've never had in this team. This is going to be a roster that Oregon has never seen from a physical standpoint. And so I'm looking forward to that. The defense, like you guys have talked about, was young. It's going to be more experienced. So there's a lot of, I think, should be a lot of optimism. And I'm not really worried about where it goes next year. I believe in Lanning's culture, no matter who he brings in. I just want to see them go more balls out, less hesitation. If Moore comes back, I think you'll see that. I think he was feeling a lot of stuff out. If he does come back, I'm very excited about where it goes.
And my takeaway as we close this out, win a natty or shut the fuck up. We good?
Well, James, I feel that way. I mean,
Go Ducks. Bye.
I like
gone.
vagina.